Okay, so in this video we'll be discussing how to create the one-click upsells. These are basically upsells where you can have something to upsell to your customers right after they do the checkout, and it all happens with one click. Instead of them having to go to the process again of entering their information and so on, they can actually do it with one click alone. Like in this case, they just click on this button and the product is being already purchased by them. So that's why they're so powerful, and they can increase the order value immensely. In some customers, we've seen 30-40% one-click upsells working. You can also do downsells as well. If they decline this offer, you can upsell them something smaller. In general, the upsells idea is that you upsell something, an extra to the product that they already purchased. For example, if they buy a bed, you can upsell them something like pillows or blanket, something that is like a complementary to the main product that they've purchased. It is in a different way than a bump offer that we looked in the previous video, because this you can have a whole dedicated page on that after the whole payment is being made. So you secure the payment, and after that you keep on upselling them different things. So there is a few different ways and different designs to do upsells. In this case, we're looking into a type of a physical product where we have a product image, a title which has to be catchy about the offer. You can add like a up headline of some sort, like limited deal. A countdown is also a nice offer, that it is very limited and that it is only a very special deal, that because they purchased the specific product, they get this highly discounted offer that they get. So you can also give them a really nice discount as well. And of course you have a way to have the purchase. This is the upsell product. This is a special widget so that they can purchase or decline the upsell that you're providing them. And again, there is different types of upsells, and here is another example of a video type of an upsell, where you have a video that can showcase the product, or you can talk about a few minutes about what exactly they can get by purchasing this deal. Great for any sort of different products. It can be physical product, it can be some kind of membership, digital product. It doesn't matter. You can upsell anything with that, and it is really easy. It takes a few seconds, and without further ado, let's just create our first upsell, because it's really easy, and I want to show you how you can do it yourself. So we're now inside the system, and we have our checkout. So how do you do an upsell? When they complete this step, how do they go to the checkout? And you go to the funnel settings in your steps, and you have this button, add an upsell or downsell. So you have this button only when you have a checkout step. So the platform knows when you have a checkout in the step, and it automatically adds this button, which allows you to add an upsell or a downsell. By clicking on it, you have the option to create a page or a pop-up. So the pop-up can show again the upsell, or the page, a dedicated page for that. So for the sake of the example, let's create a page, and we'll look into the pop-up in a moment. So what you can do is you can select one of the beautiful designs. So these designs, this category, and I encourage you to use this one, is basically created only when you create an upsell or downsell step. So you will not be able to see this before that. And the reason is because this widget, the upsell and downsell widget that allows you to, with one click, to purchase a product, is only followed. It's only following the checkout. So you cannot use it on a normal page, because obviously there's no purchase before that. So that's why it requires to be part of the process. So here you have beautiful designs for any type of upsell or downsell that you want to do. So just pick the design that you like the most, and you're ready to go. So let's say this type of a book. Let's say that we want to upsell a book in our checkout. So let's call it upsell, or you can call it whatever you wish, and click on add. And that's it. You selected the design, and you've created your first upsell. So now what you have to do is, and this is the pop-up that shows right away, is that you actually have to select what is the product that you're going to be upselling. So click on the add upsell product and select the product that you want to upsell. Let's say a digital product, for example. And the pricing that they'll be paying is the pricing that you set up of this product in the store. And if you don't want to charge the exact same price, because you might be running some kind of a promotion, That's why we've added this override the price option. So basically here you can set up whatever fee you want. Let's say $9.99 because it is an upsell and you want to give an amazing discount. And of course you can modify here buy now for X amount, so you can put it at $9.99. And by default you have the decline button, so I encourage you to use it like this. Basically that skips the steps and goes to the next one. That can be an upsell, a downsell, or a thank you page, depends what kind of a flow you have. And yeah, we just modify the pricing. You can of course modify the button itself, so you can style it to look the way you want. So you can adjust the size, make it maybe bolder, and maybe round it, something like this, to make it more appealing the way you want. And anyways, so you can fully modify this page again like a normal sales pitch page. But the thing is, this upsell and downsell widget basically allows you to purchase the product that we just selected with one click. No other steps required, because we already have the billing information from the checkout, because they already submitted the payment. So with one click they can purchase it. Of course, if you have a PayPal, for example, connected to the previous step and they made a purchase via PayPal, they'll be redirected actually to PayPal to submit again to authorize the payment, because PayPal requires that. That's why. But with Stripe or Braintree or something like that, where you have the authorization already made, you can do it with one click. Alright, so what else you can do is you can also add a downsell. Basically, if somebody declines this offer, they can go to another one with a different product, for example. Let's just select this one, call it a downsell, and click on add. And again, you can select the product. I mean, you have to select the product for the downsell again, and you can modify it. And basically it follows upsell, downsell, and you can see it by the arrows. That's it. You can also split test your upsells and downsells as well, so you can see maybe a different design might have a better result, maybe a video, something like that. So test these things out. They take a few minutes, but they can have amazing results, and you can see which one is actually working better. Alright, so that's it. Basically that's our whole upsell or downsell structure. And let's test it out. Let's see how it actually works in real time. So let's preview our funnel. We have to add our information and add a domain, something like that, and our cart information from Stripe, just to test. We can complete the order, and as you can see, we'll go to our upsell that we just set up. So with one click, we can click on the button and purchase the product. Or if we decline the product, we'll go directly to the downsell that we set up as well. So let's just buy the product. The next step is skipped, and we are directly going to our thank you page. That was it. That was how simple it was to create a downsell and an upsell and a downsell. And as you can see, we see how much we paid on the checkout, how much we paid on the upsell, and you can see all that information again in the sales funnel. You can see the order, and you can actually see the products that we sold and the upsell. Because we have an upsell with a 100% success rate, you can see the information here. If you had a downsell, you also have the product here listed as well. Also, actually, if you have a bump offer, you also see the bump offer in this upsell and downsell section. So this is how easy it is to do upsells and downsells with basically a few clicks, but they can have amazing results for increasing your order value. You can also do it with a pop-up. It doesn't have to be a whole page. And yeah, actually let's delete these two steps that we just created, and let's just add another upsell that can be a pop-up. And here we have a pop-up designs for upsells again, and these are only available when you're after the checkout the same way. So you can select the pop-up. Again, you have to select what kind of a product you'll be upselling, and let's say in this time to do a membership, and I'll show you why. You can of course modify how it looks, everything about the product in the sales pitch. Click on save and close it. Now, I want to show you this example with membership because the membership actually requires a registration. And in this case, this product that we sell is digital. So it doesn't really require any registration. But what happens if we actually purchase in an upsell a membership that actually requires membership and subscription that actually requires an account? So let's check this out. We add our information, we submit our payment, and the upsell should show right away. Yes, great, we made a purchase and we are upsold something, like in this case, this product. But again, this is a membership, so let's click to purchase the product. And as you can see, it actually adds this pop-up right away. It shows that we have to actually add our password and repeat the password to create an account, because we cannot create an account without that. So we just add some password, click on continue, and that actually created an account on the system with the upsell, because that was an upsell that we did with the membership. And that's it. Everything is ready. It created an account, it created a membership, and it's so simple and easy. And when you go to the funnel settings, you can now see that we have an upsell for, in this case, $33 for this particular product. And actually that was a subscription. So we just upsold a subscription, and actually you can see it in the sales funnel. We have all-time subscriptions. We have one active subscriptions that we just did, because the product that we sold was is a membership with $33 per month payment. And it created an account, assigned them to a group, and created a subscription, all with one click of a button. And here you can see now the other upsell. We have the digital product, now we have the membership product that is being upsold, basically with just a few clicks. It's so powerful and so easy to do, as you see, and increases your order value. So this is it. This is how simple it is. Again, keep in mind that it has to be, if you want to add such step, you have to click on the add upsell and downsell, and this is only available when you have a checkout in the step of the funnel. And the limit, basically its limit is on what you can do. You can have different types of products. You actually can have an option of a few different products that you can upsell, like this, where people can select which of the three buttons they can, the three products they can get, or they can cancel everything and go to the next step. So it really depends how you want to structurize it. This is another upsell with a couple of products as option. I want to buy this one or this one. So you have different options and different ways to do your upsells the way you want. But this is it. This is how simple it was, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate and let us know.